having breakfast today is really Insta-worthy. Hi guys, so I'm getting really into this vlogging thing. Somehow I don't always have enough energy or thoughts to put together a video on its own, but I feel like in this vlog format I can just be more myself and share some little thoughts and experiences that I have throughout the day or days. So like as soon as I have enough material to put together a video, I will put it on YouTube, and just let me know if you like it like this, because for me it's sort of like a diary that you just videotape instead of writing down. So today it's Saturday and I went to a group meditation in a park. It was the first time I actually went through and went to a meetup event, although I have been registered on Meetup for ages and ages, and I always like check out what's going on there, but I never ever followed through with it. And it was like a group meditation. There was maybe 10-12 people, and it was so nice. We were just in a park sitting in like a big circle, and we meditated for 40 minutes, I think. It's nothing like spiritual or anything, so it's just trying to calm your mind and tame your thoughts, and I really liked it. And I meditate every day anyway, but not for 40 minutes for sure. And I feel like when you're just at home, there is always so many things to do, but when you already made an effort of going somewhere and committing to it, it's not as psychologically difficult to actually go through with it. And really 40 minutes seemed like nothing. I would have stayed in that state more. It was just so nice, and it was so funny because I could feel like other people moving, especially in the beginning, and then as the time passed, people became more and more still, and me as well. Like I realized that I found a position for my body that I feel comfortable in, and then I could just stay there. And there are really moments when you meditate for a long time like this, for like an hour straight or something, and it's the same thing that I feel in sensory deprivation tanks. You just kind of lose the perception of time, and you don't feel like you're wasting your time, as I sometimes actually do when I meditate, but you really let go, and there are really those blanks in your thoughts that everyone is looking for when they're meditating, which I find is really cool. And right now it's actually afternoon, and I haven't done much all day except for this meditation, but now I will just go for a little walk in my neighborhood, and maybe I will see something pretty. I think it's about sunset time, so maybe I will take some nice photos. So I went for a boat ride with a friend of mine, and it was the first time that I made a boat ride in Berlin, which we have actually planned it with him for a couple of months now, but this is just how it works. It was really nice and really romantic, and yeah. I actually wanted to share some of my thoughts that, I don't know, maybe are not very unique, and I think that everyone has more or less talked about it, but I have a very weird relationship with social media, I would say. I don't actually use it a lot. My social media of preference is Instagram, and I mostly use it, to be honest, to look at dogs. But sometimes in the suggested feed I see the influencers and bloggers and whatever, and it just kind of saddens me how all of these accounts are just so similar to each other, and I feel like maybe the thoughts of each person are authentic, but because there is a market that has a very certain demand for something, all of the pictures have the same color schemes, the same poses, the same everything. And it feels like you're looking at the same person over and over and over again. Like everybody just looks the same, has the same facial expressions, the same composition of the frame, and so on. And I feel like even if you want to bring something new, it will just not be appreciated as much, and it will not be as popular, and people will just not pay attention to it. And if you want to actually bring your point across and reach more people, you have to follow this template that makes me really sick. Because even when you work with photographers, sometimes people will bring you like a couple of photos and they would say, I want to replicate this idea. And I just don't get it, because you've gotta bring something new into this world, because otherwise it will just not have any value, you know? So why would you repeat something that has already been done? I don't understand why would people do that. So I don't know, share your thoughts with me. Do you feel the same? Do you use social media? I think that everyone now already kind of understands that social media is not real life, and that you shouldn't compare your life to what people project on their social media, because we know that no one's life looks like it does on Instagram. But my problem with it is more the inauthenticity, because I just feel very sad looking at the same type of content over and over and over again, and the same kind of jokes and the same kind of text. And now there are thousands and probably millions of people who just try to do the same thing, but it just seems really fake to me. And I don't know, it really honestly makes me sad. So I will be happy to hear your opinion down below. And I think I will wrap it here. So thank you for watching, and I hope you're having a nice week. Be nice humans, love you very much, and goodbye.